Alright, so we're only about 30 minutes after where I stopped. I'm not sure why, but at least it was quick. So, what I thought through of while I was suffering is the fact that I should be able to input lava, get lava, more lava? I should be able to well, one, but just the single witch, we're making pretty good positive output. Figure we'll still want a like couple more, because I would assume each one that takes damage will increase the output. So I grab another name tag, which I guess I already have. Where did I put the anvil? Where did I put the anvil on a stick? So yeah, everyone will probably get pinged and we'll have a couple more people tune in again, probably. Because I typically, it's not that short. But, oh well. Works out for me in the fact that I'm not stuck on the bathroom or on the toilet for that long. So we have Ted, Tim, Fred, and Dead. Or, yeah, Dead. Which, yeah, we'll want to use something that isn't soul sand, but yeah. That's Fred. And then yeah, so each one increases the output by a bit. So yeah, now we're getting about 70-ish. 69, nice. But so now, grab the blood sigil and I make a shoot. And I make another blood altar. I just really hope that it can power like multiple blood altars at once. Manganese. Sneeze. Okay. Nope. Manganese into bar, so yes, this. Then cook it. Fry it. Cook it into thicket. Cancel all those. Okay. So in theory, I'm thinking should happen is if I put blood altar there. Actually, wait. If I put blood altar up here, is it based on proximity? Should have plenty of, yeah, plenty of LP for right now. So I guess what I could do is I could, okay. So then this one should start filling up, right? No. Okay. So I guess what I should do is I should set up another well of suffering. But then instead of making or I should set up another altar and another well of suffering, and instead of making it for crafting purposes, I should make it just for a sacrifice thing, and then keep a orb on it to keep it charged. I mean, should be easy. Because I just grabbed some stone. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to manually craft one and then leave it to automatically craft the others. Though, yeah, that is true. I'll need more rune stones because I need more sacrifice sigils, which needs reinforced. Okay, so actually this works. So if I replace, let's say, this set and this set and this set with sacrifice sigils, also check and make sure that this is still going to finish crafting correctly. Okay. So wait, Rune of Sacrifice, Blood Magic. Wait. It doesn't say... Shoot, does it not? Well of Suffering, Blood Magic, Increase of Gain. let's use the quote-unquote bad orb. Okay, wait. Okay, so yeah. Runes of Sacrifice around the altar increase the amount of LP gained by 10% per rune. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to figure out what the best way to do this would be. So we definitely want these. Of course, yeah, I guess actually thinking about that. What I should do is I should just use the exchanging gadget. Because they don't take effect unless the altar is complete. So all of these that I do have down here do not take effect until now. Okay. Other thing is we'll definitely want, yeah, we'll definitely want a higher tier blood, not blood, higher tier, not catalyst, orb inside the hold up, wait. No, because I already have this wired up. It's like, wait, but actually if I just did, but no. So yeah, what we'll probably want to do is we'll want to have like a altar that's like tier 2 or 3 that's just all runes of sacrifice. And then this one doesn't necessarily need quite as many runes of sacrifice, but does need a bunch of augmented capacity ones, so that there will always be space for it. Okay. So let's grab some cobblestone. Right here. Shoot. Over and up one. There. You know what? That's fine. Let's see. Runes. Well, no. We'll turn these directly into runes of sacrifice. Once we get the bits. Okay. So we need more slates. In theory, I might be able to do like 10 at a time. Well, I can definitely do the tier 1 slates one at a time. Or I don't know, a amount at a time. But let's chunk load that. Guess it would probably make sense for me to capture some more witches as well. Okay. Bam. Because so for each witch, it should increase the amount of LP generated by 25. Let's actually grab some. So in theory, we should be making pretty penny worth of LP per cycle with this. And yeah, we'll keep this self-sacrifice so that we have an emergency backup source of blood. They're so angry at me. They want me dead, but they can't touch this. Well, I guess they can, but not in any way that matters. Okay. So this is the Great Witch Cage. Did I put the anvil away? I don't know where I put it. There it is. Okay, so I guess the other thing is... test? Nope. Blood bank. Definitely want more name tags at some point, but right now, this will be fine. Blood bank and blood bank. And blood bank and blood bank. And then I go bye-bye. So in theory, there's what, 8 witches? So if my math is correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 25 is 150, or 175, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 110%. times 1 point. No. 2.1. So 367 blood per tick, give or take. Just pretty good. Not like absolutely amazing, but like it means that in theory I should be able to do this without having to adjust the Does it say how much it drains at? No. But it's definitely less than the 367 or whatever it was. So that's pretty good. I'll be right back. I heard something downstairs. Okay, it's just the neighbor's dog at the door. Yeah. Of course, yeah. Does this just generate positive at this point? Like, will it just be fully automatic? Even with 6 speedruns? Googling efficiency rune real quick. Because I want to say that it, like... Oh. Okay, never mind. Wait. So wait, efficiency runes just don't exist anymore? Oh, dang. That was a while ago that they were removed. Huh. Okay, so yeah. I can now just automatically make the bits. Let's make 4 stacks of the blanks ones, because that should make 4 stacks of the tier 2 ones. And in theory, 2 stacks should be overkill, but there's a chance that isn't below 0. But it will be useful. Yeah, I should make an infuser. So if I can reduce the power consumption of that, I could make it larger, maybe? Or give it more effects, depending on how much better it gets. I'm surprised they didn't already make an infuser, honestly. Okay. So wait. Literally, timing on saying, I'm surprised I didn't already make an infuser, and then walking around the corner and finding where I put it. Gold. Cause like, that's just funny. Okay. So. It is machine time. I have procured a way to semi-stably, I guess, I want to set up the altar that will keep me charged before I go all in on machine time. Because once I don't have to worry about the blood magic, or running out of blood, then I can freely fly, and I might actually just replace the wings with something else. Because honestly, I'm not likely to be high enough that I'd have to worry about fall damage. Come on. Damn. Okay. Oh, 4 more. Poggers. Okay. So it's fully infused, which means it only needs 43 arithmetic. Okay, okay. So then I can go up to 48 block radius, which is out till about here? Yeah. Okay. That's useful. That's good. That's good. Okay. I guess let's... Do I have another blood shard? I do. Oh wait, that is true. This is probably still the first batch of the sigils. If I were to hazard a guess, yeah. I'll stick it in a hopper. You'll eventually grab it out. Just gotta pay attention to when it does. Okay. Of course, the annoying thing is it doesn't have a progress bar, so I have absolutely no idea where... Never mind. Yes, I do. Let's grab those. Okay. Cancel all that. Okay. So I use the blank slates to make more runes. So, in theory, if I want a tier 3 blood altar, oh yeah, right, automation. Some placement runes. Oh. External tank, okay. Oh, redstone lamp underneath the altar will make it output redstone signal upon finishing a crafting operation. Ew, okay, so that's how you So... Okay. So it does have some redstone capabilities. But not what I'm worrying about right now. Okay, because in theory, a tier 3 Blood Altar will have 28 total runes, which should lead to a 280% bonus to sacrifice if I make it all out of the runes. So, I mean, let's just do this entire stack. The whole reason why we did this many. And then yeah, if I set up the if I make the like dungeon thing, then I can get the ones that double it again. So then it would be what, 560% more blood per damage hit, which I believe is pure profit. Okay. This... Technically... Oh, wait, did it... It finished? It finished the orb? No, I guess it just sucked it away. Yeah, it just sucked it away. Switch so that I can do that. Okay. Blood. Shard. Where did my blood shard go? I mean, in theory, anything that's hooked up to... Could it have? In theory, anything that's hooked up to the computer system should show up in the computer system. I don't think I have it exporting anything. Not in the chemicals. Not in here, though I will grab some iron sheets and this stuff because I forgot that it was even in here. Where would the blood shard have gone? That's not right. Oh. Shoot. Okay, wait. If I make a tramp yellow fertilizer so that it can't be trampled. Oh shoot, no. No, it doesn't grow on that though. I was really hoping. Well, I mean, I guess I can just do it this way. Maybe I use chickens instead now. I mean, I guess I could use iron golems since there's only, what, 5 of them? 6 of them? This might... Probably should get more bookshelves. Only 1 villager currently spare. I mean, I should also, like, capture some and move some of the important trade ones somewhere better than this. But, you know, that's just a different thing. Speaking of better things, though, let's take a quick look, see... Looks like since I left too quickly or something, didn't actually start restocking these. Which I don't know what... Oh, that one did. I don't know what it is that causes them to not restock. I wish I knew. Ooh, that one did. That one did with a very good value. Stuff. Guess I don't really need the spell either. Because currently, I'm not using it currently because I'm already at max level apparently. I wonder if it's one of those mods where you can change the max level via configs. Grab this out. Thorns, lure, luck of the sea, riptide, unbreaking, riptide knockback. Experienced Vorpal, holding 5. Some more Towel Fruit, I guess. Looting, efficiency, experienced. Sweeping Edge, Vorpal, capacity piercing. Loyalty, knockback, lure, fire aspect, lightning resistance, human will, and slime pearls. And potion ingredients. Okay. So what's this? Demon Eye. I know it's probably purely cosmetic, but still. You know what? Yeah, let's grab the Lectern too. So we can always do with another villager. Another book villager. Yeah, because these chests also haven't refreshed. It's like, what? Could grab the blood, I guess, but nah. Okay. Just said that was kind of interesting. The book deciding to stay behind. Ooh, that is true. Okay. So, glowstone. So let's finish building the altar. Well, I could just cheat in the blood thing. I'm not 100% sure what happened to it. So it very well could have been just something that, because I wasn't paying attention, it like drained or something. It ran out, in which case I shouldn't be allowed to cheat in another one. But I don't know. One of those things where it's like, what happened to it? I don't know. Come on. Just a little more. Okay. Plus, yeah, I've got plenty of the crops needed for it, so I can always just grow some more. So, life mending does show up as a valid thing here. So I just wonder whether or not it would allow me to pair this. Okay, let's... It was... yeah. I think it is allowing me to. Yep, it is. So, we'll put 1 in. Did we watch it? Ah, that's what it was. It did end up draining. Ooh, that's what I could set up a pipe so that... Shit. I could set up a pipe so that, I was not paying attention. Could set up a pipe so that life essence is collected inside a tank and then piped into it. Because that would help minimize the need of... or it would help minimize the potential issue of it draining like this. Okay, it did finish that time. Thought I saw something in the sky. Okay, wait. Right now, let's just leave this in here. Okay, we've got plenty of ruins. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, if we set up a tank, simply 4 of them, because that's 4,200 no, 100-ish buckets, or 96 buckets worth of blood if I fill it up. So I guess the next step is to test and see if this will work. Because I know there's a, like, max limit of input and output via tanks. But refill these up like this. It's only exporting at 20. Yeah. But with enough setup, it means that I can just like pump in to here the amount of blood that I might need or anything. And then this would remove the need of, it would remove the need of having the Well of Suffering up on top of there. Well, mostly. I think I'd probably still just stick with multiple Wells of Suffering. You know what? Yeah. Let's do something kind of weird. Okay, we have plenty of that. So let's put this back in there. Where did I put the Tartaric gem? Gem. Did I also misplace the bigger gem? Or did I put it in here? Nope. 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 Shoot. I have cheat mode off, so I didn't accidentally trash it. I don't know what I would have done with it. Shoot. Okay. Also, magnets missing? Oh, magnets equipped on me. There's the gem. Okay. What was the other thing? Well, let's grab my crafting remote out. Okay. I think that's everything. So, but I want some more ritual stones. Pretty darn close to what I need. Let's put another stack of blank slates into craft. It'll take a while, but it will eventually. Meanwhile, though, so if I want the Well of Suffering to be right here, yeah, that'll work. Because in theory, what I should be able to do is I should be able to put a orb in right there. And it should fill up the orb first, and then start pumping it into the tanks. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to work. You're back? Yes. I had a small bathroom emergency, but all good. Hydrate! Yeah, that probably would help. And posture check? Oh no, I have to sit up. How could you? But yeah, I'm back. Since I'm actually going to be sitting properly, let's grab a blanket for my legs. It's like, it's not chilly, but my legs have reached the point of the year where they don't produce heat. Gonna put BRB screen. I mean, I could have that time. Typically, it lasts a little longer than 30 minutes. And so, I don't necessarily want to. And sometimes, I don't really want to stream when I get back from it. Oh, shoot. I actually need to raise this up by a bit. Go too tall and do that. Okay, let's see. Grab each of these. So just missing 4 more? 4 more, looks like it. Alright. Let's see. Move that. I really should clear out some of these since I press whatever button is to disable all of them. Actually. Map. Journey map. Toggle all waypoints. Z. Bye bye. On. Wait. There. The other death. Okay. Never died. I swear it. Okay, so. Seems weird that you can see through the ground using the environmental controller. But oh well. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, it is generating plenty. Okay. So, Well of Suffering. Guess I could make a just general witch spawner. Yeah, let's do that. Imp spawner. Or maybe I just use the imp spawner. I don't know. Wait, no. Even better idea. The wither skeleton spawner that was super quick. Let's grab some more cobblestone. Don't need the fluid pipes. Should put some of this stuff away into the actual bag. Okay. So in theory, while it won't be... Oh wait. While it won't be like fully... While it won't be fully, whatchamacallit? You know what? Let's just build me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes 8 blocks out. Theory right there. Should be good. Is there a way that I can make it night? Hammer? Yes. I need a pair of rope and nail. Ah, that's what I have to do. So, rope and nail. Do I have enough? I mean, maybe I can do this. Aha. Slept for like 5 minutes. Bruh. Okay. Because in theory, this has a fast spawn rate, but has a spawn radius of 8, and I can't reduce the spawn radius. Don't think. No, wait. I can reduce the spawn. No. Spawn. Okay. Norse Light, max NC, spawn count, silent, no AI, spawn delay, it's in control, activation range is what I can't control. But I can reduce the spawn radius via the laser rods. And a bit of quartz. Because in theory, 8 is much too large. Okay. Yeah, they do be spawning pretty quickly. Let's build up to me, build up to me, build up to me, Build to me. Build to me. Build to me and build to me. So yeah, in theory, they shouldn't be able to spawn outside of this area now. I'll need to get a soul light so that they can properly spawn in darkness, but it works. And yeah, I need the last little bit of ruins, which should be getting close to finishing now. Once it finishes, I'm actually going to turn on these fluid pipes, but put them in reverse. Help fill up this altar some. But it's taking its sweet time. Okay. Okay. And once we get the blood altars balancing act fully automated. Oh well. I guess that is true. Wither. And a bunch of soul sand. Okay, let's go to let's grab a bunch of... You know what? Sure. We'll see how well the witch hunters fare against the wither. Of course, they might hate me, but oh well. Okay. They don't actually hate me, which woohoo. Y'all better run. This is filled up again. Well, they kinda suck. But free wither roses. Do I not have enough light speed? Yeah, it probably would have been a good idea for me to, you know, get like a bow or something. Projecting me down. That's a bit rude. death has increased. Okay. Bonus enchanted key chance. I have 444 levels. Okay. Let's solve that. Let's just do the good old chuck it on the ground method on all of this stuff. Okay. Pick up and stuff all of this away. So the single nether star will be used to make the one wither skeleton spawner. Just spawn infinite. Or spawn without player existence. Though actually, I guess I should have brought more wither summoning bits, because I kinda want one for the blaze spawner thing as well. So I just need to connect that up to the drawer system or storage system using external storage thing. And then bam, infinite constant blaze rods. But nah, it's fine. Because I guess what else can we use the nether star for? Overpowered and automata core. Heart containers, wither baubles, angel rings. Energized glowstone bucket, angel ring. Oh yeah, it needs elytra. I was like, wait, why haven't I done this before? But that's why. Spectral Eye Amulet. Dragon Star. Nether boots. Gravitation null modulation unit. Infinity wand. Witherless rose and armor links. Infinity range booster. Raw withering thing. Staff sniper. Resource simulator. I mean, besides the shulker shells and dragon's breath, I have everything that I would need for that. Warding charm, shield projector. So I could generate just any material well, pretty much all of the ores. Andesite alloy. I mean, honestly, that could be very useful. Chorus, Chorus is plantable though. Amethyst quartz could be useful. Netherite scrap could be useful. Emerald, there isn't actually too many of those digital resource things that necessarily be worth it. Speed upgrade, quantity upgrade, makes sense. I mean, yeah, because besides some of the bars, I have ways to make most of these, just off the bat. Okay. actually thinking about it, let's just... grab that. So this way we can kind of see in without having to actually, like, you know, see in. Okay, so let's surface, range all fuzzy. Oh yeah, it does just take out from the backpack, which is nice. Oh, there. Yeah, it includes all of them. Okay, and then a horizontal wall to block it off. Yeah, yeah. Built to me. Okay, wither skeletons already started spawning in. But the key is... oh shoot. Oh wait, yeah. It did what it was supposed to. The key is that we grab those, make last 4 rune ritual stones. Grab this and the activation catalyst. Finish building that, and then bam. Because there should pretty much always be a decent amount of wither skeletons in here then. And while they aren't quite as dependable or everlasting as the witches, they also don't need name tags. And I don't feel... well, I guess I could... yeah, I guess I could change the spawner to a witch spawner. Still, but... I technically don't need to do that because it still would end up being pretty much the same. Okay. So now... just need to do a couple more things. Sacrifice. Kind of overkill, but it's fine. Okay. Connected surfaces... fuzzy. Nope, not fuzzy. Connected surfaces. Yeah, that should work pretty well. It's generating... what, like 600-ish per cycle, even though there's only 5 skeletons. Yeah, let's use the rest of these runes of sacrifice. down 2. Okay. 'Cause, yeah. Then, that means that the blood banks will help keep this one filled, and then those wither skeletons should keep that one filled consistently. Oh, but transferring 50 MB every tick. Let's make some pipe upgrades. Okay, yeah. As far as the previous one to make, well, as far as the previous one to make the next one. Just go all the way up. I mean, I guess I could set up a auto crafter for carbon and tungsten. Well, shoot. No, wait a minute. You? Okay. Pause. So, scrap. Scrap. And tungsten. So now the thing is, it has to be the exact right order, I'm pretty sure. Grab this and just... I'll need to make another combiner at some point. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and make another one right now. Okay. Power cable. It was basic, yeah. Basic. Okay, so scrap. I need a import. And a export cable. Really should just set a recipe for each of these. So exports are on top, imports are on the side. Okay, carbon and tungsten. Yeah. So now netherite scrap should be a non-issue. Also means that I should grab this scrap and start putting it in. Sure. You know what? Let's put the regular netherite in there as well. Do I have some more diamond upgrades? I do. That should be fine. So. Let's make this a two-parter. In that I want the pipes upgrades to be able to be fully automated. Dang, expensive. Or theoretically be fully automated at least. So I should now be able to say I want 2 ultimate cards. Bam. Okay. Put that in there. 10,000 every tick. Yeah, that should be good. It's really producing that much? Or is it... What? Life? No. Add... Oh wait, if I grab a bucket... That's how it works, right? I just need a bucket for the whitelist. Not sure why I need to whitelist if it's a single liquid though, but... I mean, you can't get everything. Are these set to be exports or something? No?
No.
Is this all that should be coming from
An instrument everybody loves.
here? Did I mess this up somehow? I don't think so. Because in theory, this should be working. And there's no redstone nearby to control it. It's just not exporting, it seems. Yeah, it's not moving. There is a slight drain, but not much. Not enough to cause issue. Well, either way, in theory I have infinite blood now. Or infinite, yeah, infinite life essence in my blood network. It'll just take a little bit to charge up, I guess. If we have those transferring, it should kind of equalize out. No matter what, this is all being exported. So this will always add more to the network. I feel like this is not acting right. these should all just kind of be trying to equalize between each other. 50 MB a buck a second, or tick. Yeah. The fact that this one doesn't seem to be adding more necessarily. Because in theory, this should empty out pretty quickly at 10,000 every tick. Because that should be the leaving only 4 buckets worth after 1 tick. And in theory, there should be 10 more buckets over here. But it doesn't seem to be working, unless there may be some issue with the netherite upgrades that doesn't actually act like it should. So that's always a question. Is the mod working as it should? I somehow doubt it. It's not impossible that this is working as it should, but unless because it's going over a chunk line, maybe that's what's causing the issue? I don't know. Guess really as long as one way or the other it prevents this from draining, it's fine. Yeah, so that one has 11 buckets and it's empty. Yeah, we'll keep one with the netherite upgrade on that, because then if nothing else, that one will fill up last. And then I guess that one, and then this one, and then that one. So like if we get to this, we're in the dire strait. Because that means that like we've somehow used 4,000 buckets of it, which is, well, 4,000 plus the, what, 500,000 I think it is, that is just in my network, in my soul network. Okay. Let's do some actual machine stuff now. Actually, in theory, we should be able to so if we do lifeless andesite recipe and then a andesite alloy recipe, I should be able to just make a large amount of andesite. Maybe if I do like a... Actually, that's a potential. Okay, so I have the tier 1 blank slate. Let's do tier 2 and tier 3. If I set this up so that it sends a redstone signal, Because... Okay. Blood altar. Now. It's in the automation. Because if I... So, routing nodes maybe, but if I send a... No. Redstone lamp upon finishing crafting operation. So, if I make a redstone lamp, so then if I have it only work with the redstone signal, in theory, I need a test bit of material. So let's grab some stone. Okay. In theory, I should be able to place in one piece of stone. That's off currently. It finishes, it should have pulsed. Less. So I'll want a speed and a stack upgrade as well. Wait, is it? Yeah. So... Oh, wait. Only work with redstone signal. It did pulse, but I don't think it activated. Because you can tell when it gets lit up slightly. That does pulse, but it doesn't seem to, like, you know, take the signal. Actually, grab some redstone. This way we can see where it actually pulses. Does pulse there. So if I... Shoot, how do I want to do this? So I need a stack and some speed upgrades. That's for sure. Stack or two of those. Yeah, let's just do 6 and then the 4. Because if it pulses... I mean, I guess I could do a redstone repeater. Well, wait, redstone... I guess I could do a redstone link. Never mind. let's just do the redstone repeater method. Okay, and then slate. Do 2 for right now, just to test with. Oh, shoot, wait. Come on. Work for me. Do it. Yeah. Okay. So then the question is, I say I want 10 of these. Oh shoot. Say I want 10 more of these. It should start from the bottom. So that one finishes. Sweet time. Let's see. The reinforced ones are 5,000 each, right? Or imbued ones? Yeah, 5,000 each, so it's gonna take a little while. But in theory, it should go from the slate one to the refined one to the higher tier one. Just one by one. Sure if this is actually working. Might need to assist. Just to top this off. Make sure it doesn't go bad. Okay. So 17. I mean, as it is with only having what, like... Well, I mean, I guess there's actually a decent amount of skeletons over here, but still. As it is, with only having those, it's doing pretty well. Yeah, so it pulses, and then the crafter puts in the next bit, which in this case is stone. Which then it should finish crafting pulse, and then it'll put back in the blank slates from it to make the higher ones. Okay, so yes. We have automated the blood altar using refined storage. Okay, so andesite. Let's put 2 stacks through. We'll see how well that holds up. Okay. Oh, that is true. What is my current range level on this? 40 blocks. I want to make a higher tier version of that, but I know I would run out of power currently. So we'll not, sadly. Of course, actually what I should do is I should grab this. Grab some cable. And just run it so that I can actually access it where I need to access it. Because, bam! Now I do have a, easy access crafting thing where I actually need it to be. Amazing! Absolutely amazing! Upgrades in. Let me check what I just got a notification for. I need to go loud the dog, since people are going to be a bit before they're back. So I'll be right back. Dog has been relieved. So, back to... what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making automation system. Because we've got andesite alloy automated at this point. Well, not automated, but you put in requests for it. Oh, that's what we need. We need machine frames and stuff. Hold up, wait. What? I thought I put... Could have sworn I put some iron in here. Wait, does it auto export? I don't know which side it does it to, so I don't know. We'll find out. Preheat. Fluid pipes, external heaters. Oh. Huh. We actually have enough bits for that. Surprise, surprise. So... Bam! 2 blast furnace preheaters. No. Wait, okay. Place down like this. Charge with energy from top? Okay. At immerse. What's the name of the thing? Thermoelectric generator. Constant plates. Nickel and copper. Wait. Where did I get constant? Oh, probably accidentally made it into an alloy. Grab some emeralds and check out what is currently in the villager shops. Okay. Mechanist. Just a couple hammers. Oh, yeah. Okay. Aluminum or steel plates for emeralds. That doesn't seem worth it. Runesmith. No. Where is... Oh, structural engineer? Oh, you're just building stuff, right? Kinda. And then there's the gun dude. Steel rods, concrete. Do you guys sell concrete? Dripstone block. Can I make dripstone? No. The wait. Dripstone block is... So, no. Not anything interesting, really. Ooh. Blue glazed terracotta and light blue glazed terracotta. Mana Weaver. Essence. Sandstone. I kinda want that. Don't necessarily want a lot of the other stuff. But this is what happens when you're too lazy to capture and move some of the villagers around. Because the easy way to solve this would be to move a couple of the villagers out. That's too much effort. Okay. These away. Put the rabbit morsel in there. Dang. This machine is slow when it's not powered. That would be why. Wait. Oh, okay. Because it's running on a... Wait. How is that getting power? What? Oh, it's purely because of the solar panels. That's how it's getting power. Yeah, it makes sense of why it's so slow then. Okay. I was like, what? You know what? Yeah, that's pretty worth it. H3 magic protection. Breaking 3 insight protection. Magic protection, fire protection. Tombstone soulbound. Okay. Yeah. Nothing overly amazing. Frost aspect leech. Yeah. Yuck. Okay. And also, now that we have the material cost available, let's just go ahead and upgrade these a little bit. Because I should make the... I mean, I guess, do I even need the other tools? That blood. I mean, yeah, they're useful, but like, are they really worth it, you know? Because it's like, they're not like absolutely amazing, you know? That's what we want, it to be absolutely amazing. Which, thinking about it, we should set up the blast furnace. Well, I guess I don't really have a... Since the blast furnace can be automated, I should set it up over there. Because the main issue with it normally is the fact that you can't automate it yet, so you don't necessarily want it in with the rest of your machines to start out with. Okay. I'm not trying to tempt fate with using the mining laser on this, because that seems like a good way to have it crash on you. Okay. But so I need... Wait, let's just check. Grab 2 solar panels. Okay. Guess I do need one of those hammers as well. Because for right now, over here will be the steel production. Does it? It does. Ooh, okay. So I don't even have to worry about getting immersive engineering power in here. So you can just use anything. Okay. Do I still have the immersive engineering manual? Yes, I do. So, simple machines. No. Heavy machinery. No. Benches and furnace. Improved blast furnace. Okay. This is what I need. Can be outfitted with preheaters, speed up refinement process by addition of hot air. Used to heat up there, then blow it into the furnace to speed up the refinement process. Requires 32 flux per tick to operate, which should be standardized to 32 FE a tick. I want to say previously in other mod packs I would use the windmills. Okay. Oh, if... See, but it has to be coal. I mean, I guess I could compactor it and then transfer it in. Either way, it will be kind of more out of the way just over here. Okay. So it requires 32 FE a tick. What generator would that work for? Because I think that's like gold or iron tier generator. Solar panel 3 would make it work during the day. I mean, I guess I could use one of those dynamos. But I want to say that the thermoelectric generator probably would actually be pretty good for it. Counterpoint. Clearly one. I guess technically 2 because it's off by 4. Yeah, let's just get 1 though. But literally one of these. Zinc just craft 7 of them for the future. And at POW. 500 tick. I mean, problem is you can't connect it to lower tiers. And then we grab a bucket of lava. I should just make the lava sigils so that I can just freely place buckets as needed. Okay. Let's place it right here for right now. It won't necessarily stay here, but it'll work right here. Or should work right here at least. It'll go up and over where the conveyor belt probably will be. Oh, actually, yeah, that's what I can do. In order to help counteract the slight, and I do mean slight, negative, or net negative of this tier of thermal generator for how much power I need for this, I will slap the solar panels up on top. So each one generates 1 FE a tick. So during the day, it's only a negative 2 FE a tick. Which you can't... Well, you can get a bit better with 0 or positive, but like... For not actually really crafting anything but the single generator, that's pretty good. Yeah, look at that charge up. So wait, how do I activate the preheaters then? Oh, it just increases the speed of the operation. It doesn't actually increase efficiency. I mean, that's fine. What can I use slag for? Slag gravel, slag glass. Alright. It's fertilizer, podzol, mycelium. So not really anything. In which case, drawer on the back. Thinking about it, drawer on the front. There. Now we can stack up a whole bunch of materials, or a bunch of steel. We just need to figure out a way to get plenty of coal. I want to say, I want to. Actually, thinking about it, if I can set up another one of these wireless wireless heat receivers. I don't think it will work, but it just might. Yeah, it doesn't. Nice thing is it does keep the cook cycle. So charcoal does work. In which case, let's do something that I should have done a while ago, which is cable. Find exporter. I want 2 of them. No. Okay. And I want a external storage. And I should probably grab a key to lock it so that it doesn't get anything else. Increase this priority by a decent amount. And then we grab some oak logs. Bam. Bam. Okay, so upgrade. Just grab more of those. Still need an easy way to get emeralds. Prismarine, emerald ore, emerald. Prismarine blocks, block of emerald, beryl dust, prismarine shard, and dark prismarine. Because if there was a way that I could actually thinking about it. Yeah, but I would need Guardian Spikes to get it. Because if there was the auto trading villager thing, I'd probably just set it up so that like 64 iron every single day was just sent through and turned into emeralds. But that mod isn't in here. Which, I mean, I could manually do it, but that's not the way that we're gonna work this mod pack. I mean, I guess it has been how I have been working it so far, but not the way I'm going to continue working this mod pack. All about the automation. Just in case that it somehow uses all the oak logs, let's also use mineral logs. Yes. That many logs, it shouldn't be able to fill up that badly, but gotta be safe. Honestly, I could probably have just repurposed those, but yeah, it's fine. Should I... Let's reduce the amount of extra waste furnaces we have. And also, let's upgrade some. We can also make the rainbow furnace, I guess. Generate 10,000 RF a tick if all other furnaces are generating power and they are connected with the rainbow link. I mean, yeah, I guess, sure. So I just need to have a bunch of charcoal, I guess, going into the different furnaces? I'm not sure. Figure we can't really go wrong by just going ahead and making some of them. Several of these. So yeah, technically I need 3 netherite furnaces. Wait, what? Oh wait, that is... yeah. Oh wait, if I replace this with a crafter, in theory, and then I can also better control what goes into it. So if I do this, move these, put them back in here. So yeah, I guess what I should do is I should set up a something to break down, like, something for some of its important materials. Cellulose, maybe. Generate some nitrogen as well. Cellulose. Selene. So, I mean, yeah, if anything, I would do these two. I mean, I do need mercury for something, right? Oh, I don't even have an axe in here. That would explain some things. Okay. Bam. Those two are both fine. These are all fine. Okay. Put those back for now. Yeah, that would be a problem if I just put charcoal straight into those. So, if I do netherite scrap, combiner, wait, netherite scrap combiner, processing, yes, and then I, for instance, press start. Does yell at me for carbon. So how about another crafter? And it will break down I mean, it could break down calcium carbonate. Magnesium oxide, potassium oxide, sodium oxide. Just do this for these ones that just kinda could use broken down and sucked back into the system as separate pieces. Iron dioxide. Definitely want some more speed upgrades. Or a stack upgrade or something there. Cobalt aluminite, sodium oxide, calcium oxide, titanium oxide, aluminum oxide. Yeah, this is a slight issue. So, upgrade? I love how we keep getting distracted from doing the actual automation bit. Speed upgrade. Okay. Now speed upgrades. And then stack upgrade. This one, yeah. And then some speed upgrades just to make it zoom. Okay, that should make it so that we shouldn't have quite as much waste. Of course, I guess the other thing is turn this off. What? There, what is being put in? Magnesium. I guess maybe I haven't. Okay, magnesium is 12, which should be what? Second row? Well, right there. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta export everything back out of there just in case. So it shouldn't be taking up like at all. Okay, it's not. I did put void upgrades on. No. Need a whole bunch more obsidian. That's the easiest way that I'd be able to do this. Honestly, actually, I know exactly. Sigil. Lava sigil. Actually need another piece of obsidian. So I'm just gonna do it this way. Bam, and bucket. Oh wait, it's because I turned this back off. Get to all those. What? Hey, look, there's the buckets. I guess I'll need multiple buckets anyhow for the one thing. For the water sigil as well. Yeah, just need 2 of them though. Okay. And sugar. Sugar, sugar. Because in theory, this will allow me to just quickly and easily make obsidian. Isn't this the sigil? Oh, block of coal. I think that always messes me up. Because I'm like, oh yeah, a dark block. Surely it means obsidian because it's talking about lava, right? Nope. Let's see. What about my arcane ashes? Blank slate, and also another blank slate. Slate. Of course, I should also be occasionally just kind of, let's say 20 of those. Water, lava. Okay. Yeah. 9 buckets just instantly. Yeah, the Blazing Blood should be fine being on the bottom. Did I toggle that off? Oh no. But while this isn't the 100% greatest way to get obsidian, it does work. Albeit pretty slowly. Actually, okay. Just checking every once in a while to make sure that's not ticking up still. Oh, yeah, carbon. Carbon. Okay. So, in theory, if I break down carbonate, that would be the best one, right? Oh, I guess I'd have to break down calcium carbonate, which is from dead coral, so yeah. That should work. Okay. So, solver. Sure. Can I? Ah, shift click. So that to that. And then carbonate. Did those. We slap this in the solver. So then, in theory, I only have two carbon. If I do this, bam, it melts down, and just produces the carbon. Okay, so that works way better than I thought. Can I, like, undo this recipe thing? I mean, I guess if I break it and place it down again, it might work. Yeah, because in theory, this should put in exactly 16 carbon, 16 tungsten. No more. Definitely want more speed upgrades. Let's see. So I guess that is true. What I should do is... So... no, not hashtag chem. At chem. So... anything that's just kind of constantly being produced should definitely have a void upgrade on the drawer it's in, but also should definitely have a bit more. Oh. Yeah. Guess where's currently the silk touch? Where is the silk touch? Did I misplace the silk touch? Silk. Well, I have no clue. Silk. Oh. Nope. Okay, but obsidian do be being produced. Albeit very slowly. Let's make some more seared. Okay. 2 of each. Put them back at the bottom so that they'll just kind of fill up. And let's go check out the demon antechamber and see what all chest-wise has respawned. Hey look, more obsidian. Then does that mean that there was actually a decent amount of obsidian that I had previously left behind? I hope not. Oh, looting. Very good. Aquafinity holding 5, space breathing, experienced phalanx. Well, only that one that refreshed, and nothing extremely useful inside of it, but it is useful as it's something that is a bit more limited. Ooh, emeralds. Just kind of grabbing, or I'm hoping that I'm grabbing everything and making sure that chests will start restocking. Slow burning oil. I see thorns quick draw. I mean, I could go down to those, that dungeon thing down there and, loot whatever is down there. Or at least grab the spawners. Yeah, let's go. Whee! Start over at this end. Lucky rock. Black bean seeds, sure. And some kind of garbage pickaxe or starter chest stuff. Another lucky rock. It's just kind of like everything could have a use eventually. Trick is finding it. Isn't there a spawner in one of these? No. this stuff straight home. Another cracked crown. Guess I don't really need the pneumatic stuff. Because I've gotten to the point where I should be able to pretty much craft all of that stuff myself. Without too much hassle, at least. Spawner agitator. Another name tag. Just absolutely running through this. Yeah. Stop grabbing spawners for right now since my pickaxe is damaged pretty badly. Plus 150 attack damage. When killing mob, you heal 10% of their HP. If the sun hits you, you take damage over time. Fun. I wonder if it's if hats prevent damage, like if you were a normal undead. I was sworn that this song was coming from Minecraft. Or I could just be going crazy. Because it's called Frontier. Interesting. Ooh, sharpness. That is true. Use this to pick up loot. Okay. Oh. I don't think there's any reason why I should really explore out here. These are all gonna have pretty much the same loot in them. So it's just kind of like, is it really worth it, you know? The other thing is, even if we find one of these structures in the nether, it's not even necessarily worth it. Woohoo! I've got the Centennial Trophy for opening 100 loot boxes. There. Okay, so it's now 7:11. I've actually made a pretty good progress automating things. I think I'll probably stop. Okay, so we're full on LP. Oh, shoot. That just looted all of those. Yep, it did. Well, actually, I guess this is a coal farm. So yeah, the upgrade doesn't work. It makes sense, actually, thinking about it, that the whitelist would cause it to not work, but even when it's... Like, what? I'll try to figure out why these don't seem to be working correctly. Though honestly, I might just do the mechanism pipes, since those are easy to do and I have steel now. But thank you all for watching right now. It's 7 o'clock, so we've been live for about 6 hours today. Let's see, is there anyone live current? Mostly I'm stopping because I'm hungry and kind of getting a headache. CK is doing Timberborn. Nah, I won't raid anyone. So, up to you guys to find whoever you're watching next. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.